Hey there, gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Quick question. How many glasses of plain water have you already had today? You might be thinking, well, Dr. Sophie, I'm good. I drink plenty throughout the day, and I believe you. But here's something most men don't realize. If you're over 50, plain water alone may be one of the most overrated health habits you're following right now. Because water keeps you functioning, sure, but functioning isn't the same as thriving. Plain water by itself can't deliver what your aging cells, blood vessels, and hormones are crying out for. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what you need to add to turn ordinary water into a circulation boosting, energy restoring, performance enhancing tool that actually works. By the end of this video, your morning glass of water will never be the same. But before we dive in, tap that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love hearing from men all over the world who are serious about their vitality. All right, let's get into it. Here's what's really happening. After 50, your body loses its ability to extract nutrients efficiently. Your kidneys slow down, your gut absorption weakens, and even your sense of thirst starts lying to you. You could be drinking glass after glass, thinking you're doing everything right, but your cells are starving at a microscopic level. This is what I call surface hydration. You're wet on the outside, dry on the inside. And when your cells can't hold charge, your blood vessels lose flexibility, your energy disappears, and circulation, especially to the areas that matter most, starts failing you. Water matters, absolutely, but it's the minerals in that water that decide whether your body runs like a well-oiled machine or a rusted engine. That's the difference we're fixing today. I'm Dr. Sophie Morgan, a board-certified urologist with over 10 years helping men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s reclaim performance, energy, and confidence through natural protocols. And I'll tell you what I see constantly. Men come in frustrated. They're drinking enough water, eating right, staying active, but they still feel flat. Blood flow isn't what it used to be. Morning energy is gone. And when I dig into their labs, the pattern is obvious. It's not about water volume. It's about what's absent from that water. Your body is an electrical system. Minerals are the conductors. Without them, signals don't fire, vessels don't relax, and muscles don't respond. Imagine trying to charge your phone with a frayed cable. That's your body without minerals. Connection broken, power lost. Now, I'm going to walk you through 4 specific minerals that restore this electrical flow. Miss even one, and the system stays compromised. But get all 4 right, and the shift can be profound. Pay attention, because the third one is the piece almost every man over 50 is missing without knowing it. Let's start with number 1. Magnesium, your vascular reset switch. This is the mineral I wish every man understood deeply. Magnesium controls over 300 processes in your body, but here's the one that changes everything for circulation. It relaxes your blood vessels. When magnesium runs low, and it does in 75% of men over 50, your arteries clamp down. Blood flow restricts everywhere. Here's the biology. Calcium makes muscles contract. Magnesium makes them release. Without enough magnesium, calcium wins, and your blood vessels stay squeezed tight like a hose someone's standing on. Blood can't move freely, oxygen can't reach tissues, energy dies. Emotionally, magnesium depletion shows up as tension you can't shake. You're tired but restless. Your body won't relax even when you want it to. Sleep is shallow. Stress feels stuck in your chest. The fix is simple. Half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate in your morning water. It absorbs cleanly, tastes neutral, and within 3 weeks, you'll notice mornings feel smoother, your body feels looser, and circulation starts flowing again. But here's where it gets interesting. Magnesium alone isn't enough, because if your cells can't hold water, none of this matters. Which brings us to the second mineral, and this one might surprise you. Number 2, sodium, your hydration anchor. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sodium? Isn't that what I'm supposed to avoid? Not exactly. What you've been told to avoid is processed table salt loaded with junk. What I'm talking about is clean, unrefined sodium from pink Himalayan or sea salt. There's a massive difference. Here's what sodium actually does. It pulls water into your cells and keeps it there. Without sodium, water flows right through you like a sieve. You drink and drink, but nothing sticks. You're peeing constantly, feeling thirsty constantly, and your energy stays flat constantly. Biologically, sodium maintains the electrical charge across your cell walls, it supports nerve transmission, it keeps muscle contraction smooth. When sodium drops too low, your body can't hold a stable charge, and everything from blood pressure to mental clarity starts misfiring. Emotionally, chronic low sodium feels like depletion that rest can't fix. You sleep 8 hours and wake up drained. You eat well and still feel empty. Your body is literally losing its spark. The solution? A tiny pinch of pink Himalayan salt in your morning water. We're talking the tip of your pinky finger. That small addition transforms plain water into an electrolyte-rich fluid your cells can actually use. It grounds you, steadies you, brings you back online. Now, these first 2 minerals set the foundation, but if you stop here, you're missing the balancing act that makes everything work together. This third mineral is what most men have never even considered, but once you understand its role, you'll see why ignoring it has been draining your energy for years. Number 3, potassium, your cellular battery. Potassium and sodium work as a team. Sodium sits outside your cells, potassium sits inside. Together, they create an electrical gradient, a living battery that powers your heartbeat, your nerve signals, your muscle function, everything. When potassium drops, and it often does with age, that battery weakens. Your cells can't generate the voltage they need. Your heart has to work harder. Your muscles feel heavy. Your mind feels foggy. And circulation suffers because your arteries lose the flexibility to open and close properly. Biologically, low potassium is one of the hidden drivers of high blood pressure and poor vascular tone. Your vessels stay stiff when they should be responsive. Blood moves sluggishly when it should flow freely. Emotionally, potassium deficiency feels like exhaustion mixed with irritability. You're drained but on edge. You want to rest but can't settle. Your nervous system is stuck in a low-grade stress state. The fix is half a scoop of a potassium-rich electrolyte powder. Low sugar, high minerals, added to water once daily. Evening is ideal, especially after any physical activity. This restores the sodium-potassium balance and brings your system back into harmony. Let me tell you about James, 72, a former airline pilot from Denver, sharp guy, disciplined, health conscious. But he came to me because his blood pressure was creeping up despite medication, and his energy was tanking by mid-afternoon. He'd wake up feeling okay, but by 2 or 3, he'd hit a wall. His cardiologist kept adjusting meds, but nothing helped. I ran a full mineral panel. His potassium was low normal, meaning not technically deficient, but far from optimal. I had him start a simple protocol: magnesium and a pinch of salt in the morning, potassium-rich electrolytes in the evening. Within a month, James told me, "Doc, I don't know what you did, but I feel like I'm 60 again. My blood pressure stabilized, I'm not crashing in the afternoons, and I actually have energy to go hiking with my grandkids." James wasn't broken. His system was just out of balance. And when we brought those minerals back into alignment, his body remembered how to thrive. Now, this brings us to the 4th and final mineral. And this one is non-negotiable if you want to maintain testosterone, immune strength, and overall vitality as you age. Without this, everything we've talked about hits a ceiling. Number 4, zinc, your hormone protector. Zinc is the quiet operator behind your testosterone production. It regulates hormone balance, supports immune function, and influences mood, energy, and stamina. Even a mild zinc deficiency can drop testosterone, leaving you foggy, unmotivated, and flat. Here's the biology. Zinc inhibits aromatase, the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. When zinc is low, aromatase runs wild. You produce less testosterone and more estrogen. That imbalance leads to belly fat, low drive, mood instability, and fatigue that doesn't respond to rest. Zinc also supports prostate health and immune resilience, both critical after 50 when your body's defenses naturally decline. The problem is absorption. Zinc tablets are notoriously hard for aging digestive systems to break down. That's why liquid zinc drops are the smarter choice. A few drops in your water daily, and your body gets what it needs without the guesswork. Emotionally, adequate zinc brings back quiet confidence. You feel present, decisive, like yourself again. It's subtle but unmistakable. Here's how to make this work. 3 simple steps. Morning, large glass of water with half teaspoon magnesium glycinate and a pinch of pink salt. This opens your blood vessels and kickstarts circulation. Midday, a few drops of liquid zinc in water. This stabilizes testosterone and immune function through the afternoon. Evening, half scoop potassium electrolyte powder in water. This rebalances your system and preps your body for recovery overnight. 3 steps, 5 minutes total. But the cumulative impact over 3 weeks will change how you feel, how you move, and how your body responds to life. Listen, I know change feels slow. When you're noticing energy decline, weaker circulation, less drive, it's easy to think, maybe I'm just getting old, but that's not the truth. What's happening is depletion, not decline. Your body isn't failing, it's signaling. These 4 minerals are the signal your cells have been waiting for. They restore electrical flow. They reopen communication between your blood vessels and your brain. You're not broken, you're mineral starved, and that's fixable. When you shift from basic hydration to functional hydration, you'll notice changes beyond the physical. Your focus tightens, your sleep deepens, your mood stabilizes. That quiet confidence you thought was gone, it starts coming back. Gentlemen, your body past 50 is still capable of extraordinary things, but it needs the right inputs. Don't waste plain water. Transform it into a daily recharge ritual. Magnesium, sodium, potassium, zinc. Start today. Give it 21 days. Watch what changes. If this video helped you, hit that like button and share it with a brother who needs to hear this. Make sure you're subscribed for more real science-backed strategies every week. And here's what I want from you. Drop a comment below with your number. Type 1 if you're starting with magnesium. Type 2 if sodium is your missing piece. Type 3 if you need potassium balance. Type 4 if zinc is your testosterone guardian. Let me know which one you're adding to your water starting today. I'm Dr. Sophie Morgan, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay hydrated, stay strong, and remember, your best years aren't behind you. They're waking up right now.